I want to do a quick video today regarding the situations that were coming out on YouTube about Wes Watson getting into it with the 7-foot dude in the gym. Videos all out on YouTube. Dude got beat down. The other dude that approached Wes Watson, he ended up getting beat up pretty badly. Wes Watson was asked if he wanted to press charges. He said he didn't want to press charges. They asked the dude, the 7-foot so-called monster, if he wanted to press charge it, and he said yes, he did. So turns out that today there was a video circulating with charges, the paperwork of the charges for an assault, a misdemeanor assault, I believe it was. Nevertheless, there was charges. There was some assumption that that particular incident was staged or it was fake. And honestly, I was going to do a video today about the two fights that took place that are out on YouTube today. And I was going to say that if some charges don't get filed, obviously they were fake. It was for views, for whatever reason, but that they weren't real. Turned out, I guess some charges were filed in the Wes Watson case. Now that deal that happened at No Jumper, that involved Loose Cannon and Whack 100, I don't know. I haven't seen anything about that. You know, if charges are going to be filed or not. But when stuff gets publicized the way that it's been, you know, Loose Cannon went on there and went on social media and basically said, yeah, I did it, so what? You know, that's what happens. You know, I'm a real one, the boogeyman and all this. And I was thinking to myself, you know what? If it was real, they wouldn't be putting it all out like that, you know? Not even the video where the guy was getting, allegedly getting beat down. Not allegedly, that fool got beat down, you know? But who would do that? Who would put that video out there like that? And then follow up with several videos basically admitting to the whole thing. Whack 100 even went on No Jumper with Dude's watch, with one of the victim's watches. Excuse me. Talking about, yeah, get at me. You want your watch back? Get at me, you know? I don't get it, you know? Now the word is that one of those victims from the alley or from the parking lot of No Jumper is in the hospital now, fighting for his life. I guess the guy had some type of illness or some type of injury before the incident took place. And now the guy's experiencing seizures and stuff and is now non-responsive. Okay? So this could go all kinds of ways. If they lured him there, like some podcasts have claimed, it's going to be a bigger case, you know? If they walked over there on their own and kicked up some shit, it's going to be different, you know? It'll be a less of a charge, okay? Because you can't entrap people and you know, yeah, come on down, everything's cool, and then when they get there, beat them down, you know? That takes it to a whole other level of crime. Anyways, if the same thing with the Wes Watson case doesn't happen with the Whack and Loose Cannon case, we know that it was all cap, okay? How could there not be something legally happening to these people? The victim went on one of these podcasts and broke down the whole situation. It was a victim. And then the perpetrators just been talking freely about the whole situation, you know? And if it really happened, and if this guy's really in the hospital, then somebody's really going to go to prison. You know, there's just no way around that. The case of Wes Watson, I've never did a video on this guy. I never talked about him or anything. But the incident caught my eye because he had been enticing people to go down to the gym if they wanted to get down with him, go down to the gym and handle their business and stop capping on the internet. When this dude finally went down there, according to the videos that are out right now on YouTube, basically the dude got jumped, got beat down, you know. And there was other items involved in the altercation, you know. I mean, they could go all kinds of ways with this. Were charges only filed on Wes Watson, or were charges filed on all these cats? I don't know. Only Wes Watson's paperwork, or the paperwork from the charges, was put out there. And but who knows? You know, who knows how far or how deep that's going to go. But at least something happened to show that it's actually real, you know. It's not fake. I doubt very much this deal with Wack and Loose Cannon's fake. I doubt it. I think that was some real shit. What makes it unbelievable is that these people went on social media and just talked about it like they were untouchable, like, you know, nobody was going to do anything. But we'll see. We'll see if things don't start rolling in the next week. If it would have been me, I'd be in jail already. No doubt. No doubt. The gang unit would have came, handcuffed me, scooped me up, put me in there, and did everything they can to build a case just to get some type of charges filed, to get it into court, and then built on that while I'm in there. They wouldn't have left me out here wolfing shit on social media and running around doing my thing. You know, that they would have most definitely came and gaffled me up as soon as anything got out about me participating in something like that, you know. From the very beginning, whoever posted that video messed up. You know, that person fucked up bad. But at that point, Loose Cannon and this Wagwato should have started backpedaling, man, and try to clean it up. Instead, Loose goes on there rambling about being the boogeyman and all this, and you know, basically admitting, you know, to all of this shit. I don't know. I don't understand. This is the first time that I've seen on social media that something goes down like this over some beefs that are actually broadcast on TV, on YouTube, you know. But anyways, at least all the myths are pretty much squashed as far as Wes Watson goes, as it being a fake setup fight, and it you know, it wasn't real. If that paperwork with the charges is real, then yes, it was very real, and he's really gonna need a bailout, and in the end, it's gonna cost this man some money, you know, and maybe even cost him his freedom, you know. And it's funny because all these people involved with all this bullshit on social media and putting all this stuff out here, they're all experienced cons, you know what I mean? They've all been through the system. They should have some type of street knowledge, you know, be a little bit streetwise, a little bit pinto-wise, and just have some common sense, you know, to not go and put stuff like that out on social media, you know, incriminate yourself. All bad. Anyways, we're going to see what's going to happen in the near future. We'll see what happens with the Wack and Loose and No Jumper situation. Dude from No Jumper called one of the victims while he was on a live, and dude didn't want to talk about nothing. He's like, man, I don't want to talk about it. Hung up on him, you know. So that victim already came out on social media and pretty much broke it all down. I'm sure he's going to break it down to his lawyers for his lawsuit. And who knows, maybe he won't press charges. That doesn't mean that the DA can't pick it up. Even if the two victims don't press charges, the DA could pick it up. You know, so If it was a real situation, uh, yeah, there's a lot coming. Lot coming for Whack, Loose, maybe No Jumper too. You know, probably more financial with dude from No Jumper because he didn't actually participate in any of the shit that happened in the parking lot, other than going out and leaving. Although he may have incriminated himself by saying that he went and met the men and then contacted Whack to let him know that these guys were there. You know, they could turn that, the police twist shit around and make it look all kinds of ways, you know. And unless you got a really good lawyer, man, to untangle these little things that the police do to situations that take place, they twist things around to make you seem guilty, even if you're not, you know. And sometimes it's very difficult to just prove it. Got to have a really really good lawyer, you know. But I'm sure all these guys could afford it. They're all millionaires. Supposedly they're all millionaires. So I don't know about Loose Cannon, but Whack, dude from No Jumper, and Wes Watson, they're all millionaires. You know, so they should have money to get some good attorneys, and should also have plenty of money for them victims if they come after that ass and want to sue. Anyways, only time will tell. And the reason why I'm doing this video is I know there's going to be all kinds of videos on the internet, you know. And most people that watch my channel watch other channels, you know, because I see them on other channels too. So most likely you've already heard this news. But if by chance you missed it, here it is, you know. I just, you know, I could have tried to make separate videos and stretched them out and talked about a lot of little points and stuff to make them into two separate videos. I don't want to do that. I just wanted to bring out the fact that not everything on social media is fake. You know, some shit's very, very real and gets real fast, you know. Sometimes it's not just for entertainment, you know. Sometimes it's enough to get you put in prison or sued, you know. A lot of shit could happen. Anyways, this is my video. We'll see what happens with Whack and with Loose and with No Jumper. As far as Wes Watson goes, I guess he's already dealing with his legal issues, you know. I'm sure that more will be said and done. You know, I don't investigate into all of these things. I usually see something in different videos, different small points that maybe one brings out, and on another social media channel, they bring out something else, and then I just put it together. And in this case, I condensed them both. Both cases, I condensed them down to fit in one video. And for those of you that don't know about these people or this situation, there's a lot of other content creators that have made videos regarding this, and you could look into it. It's interesting. It's kind of interesting the way it all went down on both cases, you know. Anyways, this is my video. Hope you enjoy it. I hope it brings some light to what's happening in these two situations. And at least in my opinion, I thought they were both probably fake, you know. And apparently one is very, very real. And the other case is getting very, very real, very, very fast. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Let's not be like these jokers, man. Let's watch what we do. And let's maneuver in a way that we don't end up behind them walls, you know. It's nothing nice in there. Especially if you have money, be extra careful. Or you own property, you own a business, be very careful, man. Because your victims will come after that shit, you know. But more importantly, man, don't lose your freedom, man. Let's hang on to that freedom like it's everything in the world to us, because it is. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one.